Well, namaste, beloved ones, and welcome to Soul Mirrors, the voices of conscious women. I am Kira Ra.
And I'm Johana Sand. And thank you all for joining us tonight. This is exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
You know, we're here on our Silver Lining Night, and let's just jump right in and share that we are delighted to be broadcasting to you live right now from tfrlive.com, and we're saying hi to everyone over there, to all of you in the chat room over there. If you would like to chat with Johana and I live, come on over to onenesstalkradio.com, where we will be chatting live there. We have a lot of devices going, so that's the best we can do. Also, if you want to give us a call, our call board's already filling, but there's always room for you. You can give us a call at 517-208-1500. Again, that's 517-208-1500. Say hello, give us a comment, give us a sharing, and of course, many soul reading requests. And Johana, I really am enjoying tonight's topic. Johana, really, I love where you're going with this and why you brought this subject up. That in the face of, I mean, let's face it, guys, right? Right now, we have a world environment that I've personally been unplugged from, yet even being unplugged, I have had enough people send me enough emails to know things are looking bleak. And how do we recognize, how do we give ourselves the gift of not eluding ourselves, but actually navigating this, knowing there is a silver lining? I mean, it's a big one, don't you think, guys? It's a big one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess just as a catalyst for that word silver lining.
Please.
I mean, this is what I keep coming up against, and you know, all of us. Never mind our collective chaos and insanity. Most of our personal lives we're encountering. We can't.
A core moment is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's core moment issues.
We can't avoid what we call the challenges and sufferings of the mind body.
Right.
And, you know, in our wisdom traditions, of which you are tuned to and I do as well,
right.
You know, we're and again, quantum science and our sciences point to the reality of what we are beyond the body. And not as a belief system like a God in the sky, but as this realized energy that we all are at the substratum. And when I mean, this just keeps,
it's like it's percolating.
Yeah, it's not a concept.
Not at all.
It starts out as an understanding, or and if we keep saying, well, what you are, what you really are in the essence is untouched by all this, and we're capable of realizing that. Because if we are in complete identity with the chaos in the world, or tuning in, or believing, or being threatened by what's happening to our decaying bodies. We love our bodies. We love our bodies, and they're great tools, and they're empowered by the energy and the spirit. But there's that sense of the peace-filled, like you did with my show, the peace-filled storm in the center of everything. Yes. And I think the question is, at least what keeps coming up here, how do we realize this in the deepest possible way?
Well, and how do we realize this through what's happening on the planet right now? I just want to say hello and namaste to all of you that are hanging out over here at the Oneness Talk Radio chat room. Hello, we love you. I see people coming in from all over the world. Yes. It is such a blessing to be with you as well, and thank you for being here with us. And Johana, I want to jump back in to where we were, because we are, as you're sharing, and I'm going to invite all of you that are tuning in, pay attention if you're tuning into us live, and even if you're not, pay attention to the energy that was with us right now. As you were sharing, I started receiving this massive high pitch, like almost as if I was sitting in, the only word I want to use is like this stratospheric realm, experiencing what you were saying without the words. And the reason I'm sharing that is, one of the things that's happening in this moment in April, as we're getting ready to go to May, oh my goodness, how did that happen, right? So here we are, today is what, April, I'm looking for the date, the 25th. Yeah. Today is April 25th. We are just days away, we're a breath away from May, where this core issue moment that is calling, that is screaming, that is reaching down and saying, if not now, when, right, has arrived for everyone. And in May, that's going to become your greatest asset or your greatest challenge. So this is the moment to discover why this is happening so that we can actually flourish through it rather than be succumbing to it. Yeah.
Right. Well, I think that when you pointed to the silver lining, how I translate this as how do we resurrect from, how do we
in the energy of resurrection, right now.
Transform, how do we use whatever is appearing in our world, in our bodies, in our minds? How do we, as the witness of that, not identifying with it, but as the witness, realize that energy is an appearance, and it ultimately serves us.
Right.
Because
absolutely. Absolutely.
What keeps coming to me, and I think I mentioned to you over dinner, and I said, all I keep getting is, it's all one energy. We're Oneness Radio. It's all one energy. It has many appearances.
Exactly.
And
yes.
And we're capable. To me, it's a sense of a depth of relaxation or realization, or what you call ascension, into this expansive. Call it one pure energetic that everything is and everything appears in. It's almost
I love this.
It's almost like the ocean. The wave appears out of the ocean, but the wave is an appearance out of the ocean.
Right.
It has no separate existence of its own.
Absolutely.
And it appears and dissolves. It is of the same material, even though it takes on a certain life of its own. And I think that's the same for what we call the persona, the identity that we have as this Kira person or Johana person.
Or any person.
Yeah, like you guys out there.
I love it. I love it.
And because the strength of realizing, that energy, that's what is our transforming power. Right.
Absolutely. And I think each of us, I want to go back to something you said a moment ago about all of the expressions. This is when we are at that moment. I think about how, and I've offered this explanation before, but in the Bhagavad Gita, there is a moment where Arjuna is just begging Krishna to reveal the truth of who he is. There's just this please, and I see that collectively we are at that moment of revelation. We are at that moment of resurrection. We are at that moment of that divine warrior claiming, whereby when Krishna did do that, and there are very famous paintings of this, but Krishna succumbed to Arjuna and said, I will grant thee in this one moment the awakened eyes to see all of my forms at once. And Arjuna was so overwhelmed because, of course, in the oneness, some of those forms were ferocious. Some of those forms were horrific.
They
forms
appeared as enemies.
Exactly,
and
because
mentors.
It's all one.
Yeah.
And Arjuna, having been granted the vision, then begged to have it taken away. And this is such a beautiful, profound moment for us to really comprehend as we are navigating the illusion of fear, the illusion of conflict, the illusion of all of these co-creations.
The illusion of separation.
Exactly. And as we are at this very moment right now, we have each been shown, we have each been given, we have each endured whatever we can to be here right now and to do exactly what you mentioned. It's more than just the witnessing. It's that ability to really anchor in as we are that witness experience in full momentum. So this is, certainly for me, those are one of the many silver linings that I love to weave into this moment. And I do want to say that we have quite a bit going over on here in the chat room, and thank you all for everything that you're sharing. It's just wonderful to see a lot of Yeshua energy going on right now, and absolutely this is the moment when that energy is really out there, but it's out there in many expressions of Yeshua and many expressions of love and peace. And again, may all forms be seen and none be feared.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that we can see as that one. And what I keep getting to, it's more and more, not that life doesn't have its vicissitudes.
Right.
And, the other appears to be threatening at times or a challenge to us, but that sense of as you described, falling back in the witness and beyond the witness, realizing that is what we are, and even beyond that.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
We may have momentary reactions to what we feel is happening, or threats, or fear of whatever is happening in the body, mind, or the collective mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
But the intention, as if we are somehow given this fire, to want to realize in a deeper way reality beyond that.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a mystery how that happens, as we view, our friends and collective people in our sphere. We know people are in very different momentum with this.
Well, speaking about people and lots of different people, we have a very full call board.
We do too. How about getting on it?
Yeah, so we're going to bring in some of your calls and let you know right now. I also want to let all of you know you may be watching us over on YouTube, and we are broadcasting on YouTube we are live. I just was handed a note from our producer, who's my beloved Sri Ramka. He's right over there and doing great, by the way. Join us over the weekend. But we are live video right now. We are live video streaming at onenesstalkradio.com. We are also live video streaming at our Facebook, Oneness Talk Radio. If you have not subscribed to either one of those, get over there. Get on there, and of course also over at YouTube at Oneness Talk Radio, along with TFR Live. Grab us in our audio portion.
This is a technological
miracle.
Yeah,
and so, speaking of technological miracles, let's go right over to this call board, and we have all these beautiful people holding. And so, I'm just going to go ahead and say hello to Monica. Namaste, Monica. Welcome, Angel.
Namaste, Kira and Johana.
Hello.
And I'm so honored you took my call once again. My heart just wanted to be with your blessed energy, and that's it.
Oh, well, what a gift.
In.
Yeah, we love connecting with you as well, my love.
Yes, and everything you've been saying and sharing is extremely helpful, and I just want to encourage you both to keep going. And
Thank you.
I'm always asking for many soul readings, so should you wish to give one, I'd be open.
Well, of course, and thank you for asking, my love. And I also want to just echo what Johana just said. Thank you for being and tuned in with the show, and help us spread the word. The blessing of soul mirrors is really a gift for all of us, and so thank you for supporting Soul Mirrors Radio. We're very, very grateful. Now, Monica, Angel, okay, I want you to bring your hands right now to your third chakra. And as you bring your hands to your third chakra, I want you to also close your eyes if it's safe to do so. I'm going to do it with you. And I have my hands on my third chakra. And the reason that we are doing this is it's like there's this beautiful, it feels like a Melchizedek energy to me, standing behind you right now, almost the color of our background if you're watching us on one of the live streams. And I'm watching these, they're not really hands, but it's like energy. And it's big, big energy. And it's like it's coming in through those hands that you're holding on your third chakra right now. And then there's this beautiful voice. And it's like I keep feeling like I need to keep my head bent because I can feel this energy. It's very cocoon-like coming in around you. And the message is very, very clear. It's just a message that says, my beloved child, as you love yourself, all will resolve. In this moment of resolution, all of the power you need, you are holding in your hands now. I am here to hold your heart steady, and with each step, you will expand. And so it is. Thank you, Monica.
Thank you, blessed Kira. And thank you, Johana.
Thank you for checking in.
He's over there smiling. Thank you, my love. Namaste. Have a beautiful evening. Bye-bye. Big hugs. All right, we're going to go to New York, up in Amityville. We're going to say hi to Sophia. Namaste, Sophia.
Hi,
welcome.
Sophia.
Hi, Angel.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. This is Sophia. I'm actually in Massachusetts. I think my number is saying New York. But thank you so much for taking my call. I am honored, and just hearing your voice calms me down so much. And it's such a gift. and I honor all the challenges you're going through. And I just wanted to ask for a mini soul reading because I feel like my husband and I, we are also in a divine union, and we are building our path towards sovereignty, but we are facing so many challenges and it's so difficult to keep the faith, and seeing your example is really inspiring. Thank you.
Oh, Sophia, first and foremost, the whole time you were sharing, my angel, I had to bring my hands to my heart center. And if you're watching this in video, if not, go back and watch the replay video over at YouTube, Oneness Talk Radio. But I have my hands on each side of my chest, but at heart center, not quite touching in the middle. And if you can, or even just feel into this, bring your hands there. And I want you to relax your eyes and your breath, because literally it's like you guys are it's like somebody is sitting on your chest. And so the greatest gift that this archangelic presence that has come forward for you this evening, and it's interesting, I'm using it as a singular, but I'm feeling a lot of Raphael, I'm feeling a lot of Zadkiel, I'm feeling a lot of Gabriel, I'm feeling a lot of Uriel. It's like this massive archangelic presence that's a unified presence, and they all just keep saying the same thing. Breathe into your heart, know that we are here, release the burden, and your freedom will appear. And that's what they want you to hear this evening. And so thank you, my angel, for bringing that in. And you stay the course. Believe in who you are, because you are extraordinary. Thank you, angel. Many blessings.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Many blessings.
Namaste. Many blessings, Sophia. Whew, you feeling that, Johana?
Yeah. And, it feels, with this incredible opportunity, there's lots of challenge.
Exactly.
And
people are going through it right now.
And we've said this many times, but in that sense of it is all one energy, it is mirroring to us. Sometimes it feels it puts us right at the edge of what we can deal with.
Right.
But there is this sense of perfection in it.
Right.
Where
even when we can't see it.
We can't see
even
it
when we're screaming and yes. going, where is the silver lining? How can this be in perfection? Yeah. Why is this horrible thing happening? Deep within you. Deep within you, there is an activated seed of wisdom that is saying exactly what you're saying right now. Yeah. And it's about learning how to command your own energy to stay there. Yeah. I mean, isn't that really the practice?
And coming into the reality of this energy that is the same energy that's mirroring back to you.
Exactly.
But you can't see it. We can't see it unless whatever catalyzes that for us to relax into that,
right,
and trust the unfolding, even when we're all of our senses and everything in us tells us, oh no, something's very wrong,
right,
this is not going the way I intended,
exactly,
this is not looking good, but we don't in the
who
bigger,
ordered this?
in the bigger expansive picture, the mind that tells us that really doesn't know.
Right.
We don't know the totality expansion of how these things unfold.
Right.
And yes, we can get a sense of our next step, and that's what we can trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I want to get a sense of the next step with some of these callers.
Absolutely.
Does that feel good? All right, guys, let's keep going here. So we have in Brentwood, New York, it looks like we have E. Jungling. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome, beloved one. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi.
Maybe they're the connection.
Okay.
All right. We don't hear anybody.
We don't hear you, honey. We'll come back to you. All right. Let's go to our next one over here in Haddon Heights, New Jersey. It looks like we have Ronald, maybe. Namaste. Welcome.
Oh, thank you very much for taking my call. My name is Connie.
Hi, Connie.
I'm absolutely delighted to be on the air with you tonight because your topic is resonating with me so well.
Yes.
Particularly when Johana was talking about the one energy just rising and everything sort of being a part of that energy. And I feel like I'm experiencing so much difficult, one-sided type of energy, rather than seeing a totality of perhaps challenging energy balanced out by positive kinds of impacts. I'm seeing a lot more of the challenges which seem to be weighing me down an awful lot. Ever since hearing of Shree's difficulties, I've probably heard of maybe 9 or 10 other people who are experiencing similar types of health problems and challenges. And it feels so overwhelming and so difficult to hear, and there's not that sort of counterbalancing type of positivity, if you understand what I'm saying here.
That's why Oneness Talk Radio was formed. Absolutely, we understand.
So I'd like to, I'd like if you could possibly see it in your heart to give me a mini soul reading this evening. I'd really appreciate it tremendously.
Well, it's our honor. And before I do, Johana, was there anything you wanted to share with Connie? I know you were really tuning in there.
Yeah.